what made you choose financial education for women as your business? So thank you so much for sending in this question. I think this question is the one question that is the most close to my heart. So as you all know that I was a journalist. Academically, I have studied journalism, and I used to work as a reporter with news agencies like Press Trust of India, United News of India, where I had a great salary which I used to spend on branded shoes, clothes, bags. I just didn't know how to do it any better. I wanted to create wealth and I didn't know how to do that. And I got a big shock when one of my male colleagues ended up buying a property. He was at the same position as mine, same salary as mine, and he ended up buying a property while I had not even managed to save that much money. So that's where my quest to wealth began, and I thought the first person to take guidance from is my dad. And like any well-meaning man, my dad guided me on traditional investments like PPF, fixed deposits. I did those, and very soon I realized that the rates of return were really low. And I had big goals. I wanted to buy my own property in Delhi NCR, that is where I live. I wanted to earn from those investments, build a corpus for my business, and I knew none of those goals were possible if I continue to manage my money the way I was managing and invest it the way I was investing. I knew I had to take some different action to get a different result. One of the different actions that showed up for me was to check with this male colleague of mine who had ended up buying a property. And when I checked on him, he mentioned that he invests in the stock market. So straight I went ahead, opened a Demat account, got myself a broker, and I started buying and selling whatever my broker told me to do. Only to realize in 2008 that I lost 90% of what I had invested. And at that time, I was so sad and disgusted with what had happened that I thought wealth creation was not for me and that I should give up. And I literally gave up. I gave up until I found my mentors, and I found 4 mentors. A woman stock investor, a property investor, a serial entrepreneur, and a business coach. And when these guys began to guide me and they gave me little exercises to do, financial clarity began to emerge in my life. So I exactly knew how much money came into my life, how much money went out, where that money was going, how much money I needed to reach my financial goals, what were my financial goals, where I needed to invest, how much I needed to invest to reach my goals. My stock investor mentor, she taught me a step-by-step methodology to pick good quality stocks. Until then, I didn't even know that there was a methodology to pick the right investments. So I picked the good quality stocks, went back to the stock market with a lot of courage, and it was different this time because I started by making 70,000 rupees in 120 minutes. And I kept making money like that to a point that I could buy my own property in Delhi NCR. I could actually earn from my investments. My earning from my investments were more than what my expenses were. And at that time, I knew that I was free to take up meaningful projects in my life. So I quit my job, and 2011 we started Women on Wealth. And why we started Women on Wealth? In this entire journey, I noticed that my men colleagues were making money. Not only were they earning money, they were making money. They were earning on their investments as well. They were planning their finances, they were buying their properties, they were talking about finances among themselves, while women like me, despite working in the same salary, same position, we were shying away from getting into financial conversations because I believed, and many of my female colleagues believed, that we don't know enough. And if this conversation is for us to get into, my parents or my father, my mother, my siblings, they did not expect me to take charge of my finances. Rather, I am the first woman in my entire family to run a business. So what I noticed was that there was a huge divide, wealth divide among men and women. Yes, a lot of women have broken barriers and they are taking charge of their finances in a way that they have become financially independent. They are earning money in their jobs or businesses, but that's where it's ending. It's not going any further from here. Still, a lot of women I saw, including myself, were dependent on father, broker, husband, advisor, somebody or the other. And when I broke out of the dependency mindset, I thought that even the same thing can happen for other women. And with more and more women taking on financial independence, which means they want to be earning their own money, I thought it will be great if they can also manage their own money and build the money or multiply their money, grow their savings to actually create money for all those financial goals that they have. So this is why we started Women on Wealth, and this is why we do what we do.